The Business Marketing Association is proud to present the Lifetime Achievement Award.
This individual has always been a big supporter of BMA, whether it's at our annual auction, our monthly meetings, as a supporter of our scholarship and internship program. We can always count on him to come through anytime we've needed it.
He is really a great guy to be with, and always entertaining, always funny, and always on top of everything he's involved in.
He really is a hard worker. He's very tenacious. He really believes in his profession, and he believes in the BMA.
I think the one thing that impresses me the most about him, he's a kind person. He treats everybody with respect. He's got a sense of humor. He's very outgoing. He's just a real people person. I'm just thrilled for him. It's just going to be a great evening.
The 2009 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient is George Foster.
Loyal, honest, knowledgeable. He's been at this for a really long time. Entrepreneur. He started the business 30 years ago this year, as a matter of fact. He's just, he's the type of person that you would want to work for. I've been there 14 years. He's my mentor. And he's just someone that when you sit down in a room with people that you've never met before, he's the kind of person that you just like, you trust, and you just know that he's someone that can do the job for you.
He can take an idea that's just a germ and turn it into a full-fledged marketing program. He knows how to use and work with the resources that are at his disposal. He's great with his employees, he's great with his vendors, and of course he really knows how to work with the clients. He's
Had clients for 30 years. I mean, in our business, which is oil field and advertising, some of the most unloyal industries in the world, he truly has kept many clients. His very first client he's had for 30 years.
And I know that George likes to tell people that he still works for his first client, and we're it.
He sees potential in people. He sees a lot of potential. You know, we go to the BMA. It's all networking. You know, so it's meeting and shaking hands and that. But George is he's very good at recognizing people's potential.
He tries to bring the best out in you, and he does.
He really loves to see people succeed. And the biggest thing with our own children and our staff is he's just real big on find your passion and then go for it. He gives all his employees the opportunity to join the organizations they think will be beneficial, attend the trade shows that will help them in their jobs, and he even brings in prominent speakers for client meetings so that we can expose our clients to national speakers.
Yeah, George really supports his clients, and the thing that he likes to see is his clients grow. He likes to come to the table with new ideas, new things to the industry that we haven't seen, and really promote his clients, because for him, you know, if the clients succeed, then he succeeds.
I didn't know what we were going to do here, so what I've been thinking is, you know, some very positive things about George, and reading people's emotions isn't maybe at the top of that list, so that's sort of where I try to get involved. We draw a lot of parallels with the TV show The Office. It's agreed upon by everyone at both offices, Houston and Lafayette, that watch that show, that he is Michael Scott. So everyone at our office has George stories. I could tell you lots of George stories, but they probably wouldn't be appropriate for this auspicious event.
He's been one of the biggest supporters of the BMA. He always buys whatever he can at the auctions.
George is very passionate about what he does. He puts his full heart into it. You know, he's he's got a big heart. He's not just looking at you as a client, he's looking at you as a person.
Yeah, George kind of comes on in his normal, strong fashion, and you know, just kind of a jovial person, but you know, he's always got his wheels turning upstairs.
I have to say, the first time I met George, you know, I thought, oh my God, is there anybody else that's more happier in the world than George?
He's a true friend, a true marketing communicator, and by all means, well deserving of this award.
I can't think of anything except I'm really proud of him, that he's getting this award. I think it's well deserved.
I think it's great for George. I think it's well deserved. He's been an industry leader in our industry for 30 years. He's been a strong supporter of the BMA, and I think this recognition is wonderful.
He's always got a smile on his face, always, you know, in the thick of things. And I want to tell you something, in this oil and gas advertising world, it is boom to bust. And whether it's boom times or bust times, George has always been at the top of the list as far as being on top of his game and being on top of his client list, and just, you can't help but like him. He's a great guy.